AskReddit by Kerita. What is a good the bad guy wins movie? Upgrade. Upgrade. The usual suspects. Kevin Spacey won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for this movie, so the bad guy really did win something. Primal Fear. It's like we were dancing. Marty. Arlington Road. This should be top. Infinity War and Empire Strikes Back are not the ending of the story, and as we know, the bad guy eventually loses. This is one of the only movies where the bad guy wins, and that's it, the end. He doesn't die and win like in C7N. The baddies just fucking trick the protagonist big time and win. Leaves you feeling almost angry, stunned even. Fallen. That movie was fucking awesome. Great ending. Did I ever tell you about the time I almost died? SC7N. 7. John Doe. I visited your home this morning after you'd left. I tried to play husband. I tried to taste the life of a simple man. It didn't work out. Nightcrawler. Interesting thing about Nightcrawler is that the music was deliberately upbeat, life-affirming, and triumphant when Gyllenhaal's character is doing the worst possible things, but it's because the choice was made that he is the hero in his own story. All his worst attributes he sees as his strengths. It's another reason that film works so well and adds to the weirdness of it. No Country for Old Men. Great film. Javier Bardem turned in a great performance. Cabin in the Woods. Well, the bad guy's actually loose, but the world ends as a result. It's one of my favorite twists on a horror movie ever. There will be blood. I am the third revelation. Nobody in that movie is the good guy, though. The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Not a lot of people like the movie for its supernatural elements. I, however, thought it's a fantastic addition to an already controversial profession. Painted black at the end with the legendary quote is just chef's kiss. Megamind. What is the difference between a villain and a supervillain? Chinatown. Was gonna post this, but I said, forget it. Dear Horrible's sing-along blog is a personal favorite of mine. Bad Horse. Silence of the Lambs. Buffalo Bill is killed, but Lecter escapes to eat another day in the process. This blew up and I was not expecting it. Thanks. I can't remember who said it, but if Hannibal Lecter was good at football, we'd just tell the authorities he has a eating disorder is up there as one of my favorite one-liners. Inside Man with Clive Owen and Denzel. Fallen with Denzel and John Goodman. Azazel, Time, is on my side. Yes it is. Is he a bad guy though? He's a bank robber, but the true villain is Arthur Case. Watchmen. Do it? Damn, I'm not a Republic serial villain. Do you seriously think I'd explain my masterstroke if there remained the slightest chance of you affecting the outcome? I did it 35 minutes ago. Skeleton Key. A very interesting movie. The ending, Hugh. Empire Strikes Back, of course. And Revenge of the Sith. Gone Girl. Well done movie, absolutely hated it and will never watch it again. Made me so damn mad, but I understand it did exactly what it was meant to. Rosemary's Baby. Gets my vote for best horror film of all time, that and The Exorcist. Two different kinds of horror, both outstanding. And who truly won in The Exorcist? I think it's 2-0, Satan. The Big Short. This is the real answer, because not only did the bad guys win, They did it in real life and we all fucking lost as a result. VVITCH. Edit. It's pretty funny how some of us would join Black Phillip. I mean, once you die your soul is given to Satan for eternity. Upvote for Black Phillip. Drag me to hell. I read once the entire movie is an allegory for eating disorders. It's been so long since I've seen it, I'll have to give her a watch. Depending on your perspective. Law-abiding citizen. I can't stand watching that movie. Every time I hope Gerard Butler will win, and Jamie Foxx catches him every damn time. X-Men. First Class, 2011. I prefer. Magneto. What follows is the most badass villain theme since Imperial March. I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again. The Big Short. Infinity War. RoboCop. Because they won long before the movie even starts. Upvote The Big Short. No one held accountable. The Godfather. A movie with no good guys at all. The only way would be Michael stays out of the family business. The Wicker Man. 70s version. I love this movie and hear me out on this one. It wasn't that the bad guys won. It's more like the protagonist didn't, but analyzing the film you can easily sympathize with the people from the island. This guy, with a holier-than-thou attitude, who pressures constantly about how his beliefs and his actions are right and how the whole culture of the island is fucked up, comes as a foreigner and wants to give them moral lessons, while doing his police job, TBF to him. Lee's character is constantly telling him, hey man, we respect your beliefs, but we got our own here, but the motherfucker keeps preaching and preaching against the islanders' culture. For me, it is a well-deserved ending. Also, Christopher Lee is just immense in his role. 10/10 movie. The Blair Witch Project.